The total expenditure, which was approved by the 12th Parliament, amounted to 3,342 billion. Development spending amounted to 667 billion. Development spending, members, is what you put for real infrastructure, physical capital, which later generate a flow of income. So the difference between recurrent and development is that development spending gives you a new stream of income. Development spending is more preferable to recurrent. Members, as I've said, under county government spending is about 407 billion, and we have something called consolidated fund services. This amounts to interest and pension. Interest on what? Interest on debts that we have undertaken. And interest, if I can break it down, the interest on domestic debt is about 553 billion. And so this interest is quite huge. It's a big problem, basically. But the good thing is that with the domestic debt, you can deal with it internally. Now, the other amount, members, is contingency fund. Contingency is about 4 billion, and equalization fund, which is 7 billion. That amounts to 11 billion. Equalization fund is contained in the Constitution, Article 204. Now, members, the total of revenue and grants. Revenue is taxes, which amount to 2,447 billion. Is taxes plus grants. As I've said, we do get some grants from our foreign partners. Just to note for you, members, previously, that is before, say, 2013, our grants component was big because we were a poor country. We were actually classified as low-income country. But since about 2014, we were classified as a lower middle-income country. So we're actually doing well as a country, and therefore, our development partners withdrew some grants from us. That's why right now we are getting about that 3 billion in grants. Now, on revenue, I just want to mention one key component of revenue, income tax, which is about 1 trillion. That is 997 billion. The next biggest component of revenue is VAT, value added tax. And the next one is excise duty. And the third biggest is import duty. So let's just look at an overview about the people we owe money externally outside the Kenyan borders. One of them is, these are bilateral partners. One of them is China, which is about 796 billion. It's coming close to 1 trillion. Multilateral lenders, these are lenders who are organizations like IMF, World Bank. IDA is World Bank, is an arm of World Bank. ADB is an African bank, African Development Bank. IMF is the International Monetary Fund. So when you add that, you end up with when you add everything, you end up with 4.2 trillion.